Look how nice. I will never have to revise again. It's the day of my last exam. Got this skirt from Primark. This is properly laid out like a real magazine. So I've just got my hair cut. I did a lot of shopping. And then this is the kitchen, which this is the bedroom. Look at this. We got lost. Oh, cats usually hate me. We did it. We made it to the middle. Alright, off you go. Good morning, guys. Welcome to a weekly vlog. Tom is just going out of the car to get a parking ticket. If you're thinking, Molly, you look like you're on holiday, that is because today is 20 degrees, which for Beverley is pretty warm. Like, if you've been watching other vloggers in the UK that live down south, e.g. most vloggers that live in London or Brighton, they've been saying it's so warm, it's so warm, it's so warm, and I can't relate because it hasn't really been that warm. 20 degrees or 21 degrees, whatever it is right now, is the hottest it kind of usually gets up here. Obviously I'm not in like Scotland or somewhere, but so I thought I'd wear a t-shirt. I've even got shorts on. I'll show you my outfit when I get out of the car. And I'm gonna go into town to buy 2 books because tomorrow is my last exam. And it is an open book exam, and the school that I go to failed to tell us that we need to actually bring our own copies of the book without annotations in, and obviously I've written in my text, so I need to buy 2 new ones, which is so annoying because I'm only going to use them literally in the exam. So what a waste of money, but that is what I'm doing in town, and then I'm going home. Hopefully I'll be home for 11, and then my plan is just to revise for the entire rest of the day, and then tomorrow morning, and the exam is tomorrow afternoon, and then I am done. This weekly vlog you will see me end my exams. I'm also going away with Tom as a little like end of exam break because both of our exams finished really early, so we thought we'd go away just a couple of nights. We're going to the Yorkshire Dales, which I'm really excited about because I used to go there all the time when I was growing up. I went every single year, every single summer. We would go to a log cabin in the Dales, and yeah, I really like it, so we're going there and I'm excited, so you'll see that in this vlog too. I don't know why he's taking so long to get a parking ticket. Tom buddy, where you at? But yeah, I'm boiling in the car, so I'm gonna open the door. Okay, it's now the final day of sitting in the revision room, e.g. my dining room, and I am very excited. When I was in town I picked up a Costa because I wanted something to make me want to revise, so I thought if I sit here reading and drinking this, it's going to be so much more fun than just sitting here not drinking this, which is not a good way of thinking, but you know what, whatever. Also, I really like my top. I actually bought this at the weekend when I was in Bristol. It says "Oh Honey" on it, and it is from Primark. It was £5, so I thought it was pretty good. And I've just got it on with some shorts actually, because like I mentioned, it's actually really warm. So this is the outfit. I'm actually a really big fan of these. Like, they've got like beading on them here, and I think it's really, really pretty. These were £15, which to be honest from Primark is quite a lot of money. But yeah, really comfy. They're a really nice fit as well because they're like fit nicely here. They're a little bit big on the waist, but that always happens with high-waisted shorts. So yeah, I'm just gonna get on with the revision that I need to do today. It is like a day of cramming. I really don't know this paper that I'm doing tomorrow as well as I knew the one last week. However, that being said, last week I knew the paper inside out, and I still didn't feel like it went that well because of the questions. So I'm gonna cram today, but a lot of this exam is based on whatever question we get tomorrow, so to a certain extent I can't really revise much more, but what you gonna do about it? Also guys, I feel like I need to mention this at the beginning of the vlog while there's still people watching. The daily vlogs will commence from next week. I think I'll be daily vlogging. My first one will probably go up Thursday, so it's Saturday today, so Thursday will be the first daily vlog, and I'm gonna combine some days into 2 days just so that it's a bit more exciting for you to watch, or might be easier for me to edit that way. Thursday, first daily vlog of the summer, is gonna be coming your way. So I'm interrupting my revision session because I've just got the nicest, most thoughtful PR delivery from Benefit I've ever got. Just you guys look at this. I've already opened it because I was too excited to get the camera, but look how nice. They've put little Polaroids of things that are like happy moments. So this here is a picture of me, Eve and New at a Benefit event. This was a couple of months ago now. And then this is me and my boyfriend Tom, and this is me and all my friends at my birthday party, and I love how they've put this together. So this is their new foundation actually. It's called the Soft Blur Foundation, like Hello Happy, and they have just sent this to me in this absolutely lovely little box. I don't know how to open this. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I think it is so, so lovely. It's in the shade 1, and it's a sheer to medium coverage, and it has SPF in it, which is great for this time of year. So yeah, I properly love this new product, so thank you so much Benefit for sending this to me. It's actually made my day. I think this personal touch is probably the nicest delivery I've ever got. Okay, it's been a little while. I forgot I had these massive hoops in. I was like, what are they? Got these from Primark at the weekend, guys, along with the top, all from the Primark in Bristol. 10 out of 10 recommend. But I think they're a little bit too big. Like, I'm out of my comfort zone, but I think they look really nice, but maybe just not with my hair tied up because a little bit too much going on. But I've done another, I think I've done about 2 hours, maybe a little bit more since I last spoke to you. I really struggle to sit for longer than that, and I've hit a bit of a wall now. I'm very, very, very bored, but I've just been doing some more of these posters. The posters on the wall are back. I will get to take these down tomorrow for the last time, and I will never have to revise again after tomorrow. Yeah, I'm done, so that feels really good. But today, basically, I have made a list of the key chapters in the Kite Runner. This is where I spilled my coffee on it. And then I've made a list of key quotes for setting, because in my last exam, setting came up and I hadn't really revised it that much. And now, because it's come up in the last one, I thought, oh, I'll do this. But knowing my luck, there will be no need for any setting in this exam because it was in the last exam, but whatever. The reason I've done key chapters is because this book is actually an open book exam. So rather than knowing quote inside out like the last exam, as long as I know the chapter where the quotes are, I don't need to like remember them as much. I mean, obviously I can't spend the exam like flicking through the text to find them, but as long as I know roughly where they are. Now I'm just going to do some essay plans. It's quite difficult to revise for this paper because one of the questions is completely unseen, so like it could be literally anything. But that's where I'm at. I've just had a little break. I'm watching Eve's revision video from last week. It's making me want to revise again, which is good, but I'm also very, very bored, and I know I only have 24 hours left to go, which isn't long. Like, I can do this. It's just this final 24 hours is probably the hardest because I'm just sitting in here thinking over everything I need to write tomorrow, and then after tomorrow all of this is going to be so irrelevant. So also I now have this pair of grey yoga leggings on because it's actually, although it's warm outside, it's cold in this room because it never gets any sun. Like, there's literally no sun in this room. Essentially, guys, I'm living in a cave. So yeah, I got really cold, so I put on some leggings and they're so much comfier. So it's been another couple of hours since I last caught up with you, I think. I can't even remember, to be honest. I'm now drinking a smoothie. I don't know why it's in this like really weird cup, but it's strawberry and banana and natural yogurt, I think. I don't know, it's actually really nice. And I am still doing the exact same thing, so I'm not gonna sit and update you. I'm just waiting for Love Island to come on, which is still another 5 hours. Yeah, that's what's getting me through this, to be honest. I'm also just checking in, me, Eve and Lizzie, onto our flight to Madrid, which is literally in like, I think 2 weeks when this vlog goes up. 2 weeks. That's so exciting. I have been continually spammed with emails from Ryanair being like, please check in, please check in, please check in. So I thought I'd do that today. So that's what I've just done now. A little bit dubious about flying with Ryanair, I'm not gonna lie. I've never flown with them before. Haven't heard the best of reviews, but it was the cheapest flight, and I think that flights are so expensive that I really wasn't going to be fussy and like find one that was like £200 more expensive just for the sake of flying with like Jet2 or something. Pray that it's all good. So I've just checked in, which is making me so excited to go on holiday because it's not long now. It's really not long at all. Okay, good morning guys. Today is now Tuesday. It is the day of my last exam. I look quite tanned. Do you know what I think it is? I think it is the cream I've been putting on my cheeks when I've had a rash is actually bleaching my skin, and now it's gone this kind of colour. So yeah, yesterday I spoke about the fact that I thought I was getting a rash on my face. It kind of didn't come out, but it did come out on my neck. So this looks really, really rank. Don't know if this is a bit too much information, but just in case anybody knows what this is, yeah, still none the wiser, to be honest. Like, keeps coming out. It's like all over my neck now. So annoying, honestly guys. It's the most frustrating thing, like, but the good news is it's not on my face. So I have an exam in an hour and a half, or I need to leave in an hour and a half. So I'm just going to quickly do a little bit of makeup, and then I'm just going to continue to listen to this podcast about like the poems that I'm writing about today. And then I'm gonna go, I'm gonna sit this exam, and then I'm done. And I'm so ready to be done. And then I'm gonna have a really nice meal. I'm going out for tea with my family tonight. We're gonna go to Ask, which is like my favourite place. So right now, just gonna do some makeup. Well, hey, we're looking a tiny bit more like a human being again, which is nice. I'm wearing this top today because it's comfy, and I'm just sitting in an exam. Also, tomorrow, I don't know if I've mentioned this, I can't remember, my brain is like mush. I'm getting my hair cut. I'm so excited because I kind of want to go back to like, if any of you watched last summer when I got it cut to like almost a bob, I want to go like that length again, like a little bit shorter, kind of like here, shorter, longer, like here-ish. So I'm really excited to get my hair cut. Feel like it's the beginning of summer, getting a summer haircut, so I'm excited to look and feel like a human being again, although I'm still not going to really wear foundation because I'm waiting to have an allergy test done to see what I'm allergic to, what is causing a rash like on my face and on my neck. Obviously, like right now that is quite obvious. I don't personally think it is makeup because like why am I getting it on my chest? But just in case it is, or if it's a chemical in makeup or in cosmetics or in shampoo or body wash or something like that, I'm not going to use foundation on my face just because recently I haven't really had it come out on my face that bad, and that's because I haven't been wearing makeup, or there seems to be a link there. Nevertheless, I'm excited to get a haircut and feel like a human again. My battery's flashing and I just got a text. So yeah, that is the plan. I'm going to eat some lunch and then I'm going to go to this exam. Okay, I'm now ready. This is the last exam I will ever sit. This is the last time I'm gonna go into school. I'm done with exams and education in 3.5 hours from now, so whew, I got this. Okay, so exams are now done. I look a lot more put together already. Can you tell the effect this is having? We're about to go out for tea, dinner, whatever you want to call it, and I thought I would show you my outfit. I've got a little bit more ready. I haven't got face makeup on still, and my battery is still dying, but I bought these hoop earrings from Primark the other day, and then my outfit, this, now I actually really like it. I got this skirt from Primark. I think this was £10. I really love it. Like, this is my favourite skirt now, and I've paired it with this top just because, as you saw, I do have a rash on my neck and I didn't really want it to be like low because it just doesn't look that nice. So I paired it with this top, which maybe doesn't match that well, but it was the only one that I felt comfortable in, so whatever. I do have other tops that match nicer. I've got a couple of white ones, but yeah, this is my overall outfit. I'm gonna wear it with my pink Vans, and we're gonna go to Ask, and I'm gonna eat some pasta. Well, hey!
Well, cheers.
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 Cheers. Harry, are you gonna cheers me?
Every single game.
Modest. So I am now home. I'm sat back in my living room again, and I just wanted to talk to you about this, which I actually got today. So this is a magazine. Whoa, there is a paraglider. Mum, there's a guy paragliding over our house. Nobody seems to care. Well, I thought that was cool. Basically, you guys know my friend Isella. Her sister's best friend, Steph, who is now also my friend from doing this, is at university, and I believe, if you're watching this, I'm sorry if I get this wrong, she's studying journalism. And a while ago, you might remember that she like interviewed me and she had a chat with me, and we went out and took some photos. I vlogged it, I think, and we just sat and had a chat. And today I've actually got hold of the magazine because she's finished her course now, or she's finished this part of it, and she gave me a copy of the magazine, and I wanted to show you guys because otherwise you wouldn't have seen it, and I think it looks amazing, and she's done such a good job. I think it's actually incredible. So she's done like a 3-page article all about my YouTube channel and what it means to be like a social media influencer when you're quite young, and also the impression that it has on young girls. So she's also spoke about like female empowerment and stuff, and I think it's just amazing. And then she's also spoke to me about my favourite beauty products, which are on this page. So I'm going to read it to you because I thought otherwise you'd have no reason to ever hear it, and it's not very long, but I did just want to read it to you because I think it's so lovely, and the conversation we had was really nice, and I think it's just a nice insight into a magazine that otherwise you wouldn't have heard of. So basically she's called it Good Golly Miss Molly, which, if you don't get the reference, it's a song, and I actually played it at my birthday party. So if you watched the vlog, that was like my 18th birthday party song. But yeah, so I feel like I'm doing like reading in class and I've just gone really awkward. Basically, right, when I was growing up, it was her long blonde hair and wardrobe full of sequins and glitter that made Kylie Minogue my idol. But for girls before me, it was pop princesses like Madonna or actual princesses like Diana who inspired their fashion and general life choices throughout their formative years. But with the rise of social media, ask any teenage girl now who they aspire to be like, and you'd be more likely to find that instead of stars like Beyonce, girls everywhere are being inspired by people just like them. Sipping on a Costa hot chocolate and complaining about mock exams and revision. Yeah, so we had this chat in like December, I think it was Christmas time. Molly Thompson seems just like a typical teenager from the outside, tapping away at her phone as we sit down with drinks, a quick check of social media before we begin talking. But take a look closer Take a close look at her phone screen and you'll find she's not typical after all. I mean, I'm pretty average, but I appreciate the compliment. Molly, a sixth form student from Beverley in East Yorkshire, is just one of the thousands of content creators who share videos on YouTube. Last year, the top 20 female YouTubers had a combined subscribing of 205 million. Don't you think that's mad? Even though only 2 of them were placed in the top 20 overall, and that's quite a, I think that's quite a shocking stat. While Molly isn't reaching those numbers just yet, over 90% of her 80,000 YouTube subscribers are girls her own age, and she's very much aware of the influence she has over them. More often than not, content on YouTube is entirely created by a person who uploads it. From the original idea to filming it to editing it, audiences online can see girls working hard and being successful and being creative and becoming successful. Female YouTubers can have, why am I struggling to read so much? That'd be great role models for people to have. Maybe I won't read all of this. Advertising revenue and endorsement deals from global companies and sponsorships from big names on YouTube means that these creators now can rake in the cash, but is what made them seem so relatable at the beginning slipping away. Molly loves fashion and beauty, so she makes videos about fashion and beauty, but she's not sat in the changing rooms at Harvey Nicks with a free glass of champagne or trying custom Dior. I'm just going to skip on a little bit. Basically, you get the general gist. She's talking in depth about YouTube. It's quite similar to the paper I did in my media exam. Molly's online success has afforded her fantastic opportunities. In fact, all you have to do is take a scroll through her Instagram to see that she's recently been invited to buy fashion brands to spend time at London Fashion Week and was also featured in Shout magazine. The success of Molly's YouTube channel has given her these types of opportunities that she knows she wouldn't have had access to if she didn't make these videos. While there are splashes of glitz and glam where viewers can see her taking trips to Paris and London with her friends online, Molly knows it's her own hard work that's given her the ability to do this. And then yeah, you guys can see this is properly laid out like a real magazine. I wish I could read you all of it, but I think I would take forever because I've forgotten how to read. And I think Steph has done such a good job. Like, I'm actually obsessed with this. And also my friend Izzy was the photographer, so she took pictures of me in like different locations in Beverley that really capture like Beverley as a town, because it's like very, very quaint. I think if you've ever visited it, it's just very Yorkshire. It's very British village kind of vibe, which I think Izzy captures nicely. And yeah, there's a little mention somewhere in here of me just being like an average person from an average place, and I think that it's just a really nice article because it's so rare that any influencer gets nice coverage in a magazine. And obviously this isn't a real magazine, this is Steph's coursework, but it's just so nice to read such like a positive, uplifting article, not just about me but just about the power of influencers and like how it's empowering people to be their own like businesswoman and be their own like best self and like allow them to be creative in a way that wasn't possible before. So I just thought it was really nice basically, and I wanted to share it with you. So Steph, I think you've done an amazing job and I'm so excited to like keep this. It's such a nice keepsake. Look at my hair. Oh my god, it's been a while. I have been tidying my room. It's now actually midnight. I don't really know how it got to this time because I've just been tidying my room for the last hour, like an hour, but I'm actually so happy with it because like you can actually see the floor. I mean, this is an ASOS order which I haven't decided if I'm sending back yet, and this is 3 bottles of water that need to go downstairs, but I just can't be able to go back downstairs now. But look at this, tidy, nice, organized. You can see the floor. I mean, wire, but like that's fine. And also up here I've just put up all of the books that I got last week on Amazon so you guys can see that, because you might have noticed I'm quite an avid reader. Is that nerdy? Like, is that sad? I don't really care. I just took an exam in English lit. Like, obviously I like books, I think you guys know that, but I thought I would clear my book space. What do I mean? Bookshelves out a little bit because obviously I've got some new books for the summer and stuff, and also just wanted to reorganize my desk. I also put away a lot of clothes. Like, I had bought so many clothes in Primark, which I never showed you. And then I also just had a load on the floor that I haven't got around to tidying. Right now it's 11:45. I think I'm gonna pick a book to start and then just like chill. And I'm so excited for tomorrow because I'm getting a haircut. Good morning guys, it is now Wednesday. I have just got back from going to Zumba with my mum and I got really quickly changed and a little bit dressed. I mean, I have mascara and eyebrows on, but I don't have any other makeup on because I'm going to get my hair cut, but I'm having it cut like wet. So if I put like foundation on, which I probably wouldn't have done anyway, it would have like ran down my face and there was no point really. So just going into town to do that, and I'm also going to try my prom dress on because some of you might remember if you've been watching these weekly vlogs for a while, which I know a lot of you have, and we took it to a dressmaker's in my town to get it altered because I knew when I bought it that I wanted a lot changing to it, but like the dress that I wanted didn't exist. So I bought the dress that was closest and took it to them and was like, I want this doing and this doing and this doing. So essentially it's not going to look anything like the dress on the website by the time I've finished with it. But I'm going to try it on today because I've hopefully, fingers crossed, finished it and it is going to be exactly how I want it. I'm not going to show you. You will see that in my prom vlog, which is going to be in 2 weeks because prom is a week on Thursday. We've come to the hairdressers. My mum's coming to get her haircut too. This looks well dodgy. My hairdressers is like at the side of a building, but we're going in now. Last time I was in here for literally 5 hours getting my hair dyed, so hopefully it won't be as long today. So I've just got my hair cut. I didn't vlog anything when I'm in there, but this is what it looks like. I'm so happy with it, honestly, guys. Like, it's kind of how it was last summer. It will look so much nicer when it's curly, because obviously right now I've just had it dried with a hairdryer. I love this length on me. So excited to curl it. Also, I've got like a really cold tummy because I didn't bring a coat out. So I'm in Tesco's. I've just tied my hair back because I need to like style it. But I did a lot of shopping in here, like a lot. And basically me and Tom are going away tonight, so I had to like buy all the food because we're staying in like a, it's not a log cabin, but I'm just gonna call it a log cabin. My mum also got her haircut. Are you happy with it?
Yes, very.
We got like a collaborative haircut where we both went together. I've tied mine up, it like just looks the same at the moment.
I can swish.
You can what?
Nice. Swish.
Yeah, I got mine like intense conditioned. I'm actually going to talk to you about it in the car. Okay, I'm back in the car. Basically that was awkward because there's just loads of lads in Tesco car park. But I had my hair cut and, well, like wet cut, which I never usually do. Also this thing called Time Machine, which my hairdresser had spoke to me about before, and she was like, oh Molly, you could vlog it. And we were talking a bit about YouTube, and she's really nice. Like, she's a really good hairdresser. Basically what I had done was like an intense condition, because obviously when you have your hair dyed, you're taking a lot of its natural oils out of it, especially having it bleached, which is what I've had done like a couple of months ago. And then obviously I use heat on my hair a lot because my natural hair is so frizzy that I have to dry it and straighten it if I'm gonna style it at all. So I had like an intense condition at the hairdressers, and it's left my hair feeling amazing. Like, I imagine this is what it feels like to have hair that is naturally straight. Don't stroke my hair, focus on driving.
Stop.
So I had that done. It was called Time Machine, and she used products by a brand called Fudge, which I actually hadn't heard of, but they were amazing. They smell so good. Like, my hair smells amazing now. Really good experience at the hairdressers. Was there for like 2 hours, which, to be fair, if I'm getting a haircut, I'm usually there for like over an hour because I have such thick hair. Every hairdresser I've ever seen has always said, Molly, you've got the thickest hair I've ever cut. You've got the thickest hair I've ever cut. And I'm like, oh yeah, everyone said that. So it takes me ages, but today I obviously had it washed and conditioned too. So yeah, very good. And after I've been on holiday, I'm going back to have it like re-dyed and toned, because obviously the blonde's kind of faded and gone like a brassier tone. But she wouldn't do that just before I was going away, because if I go swimming or if I then go in chlorine, my hair will go a funny colour. Yeah, that was my, I was gonna say that was my morning, but it's now 3:10. It's like been my full day really. Tonight me and Tom are going away, which I think I've mentioned, but we're going to the Yorkshire Dales just for like 3 days, 2 days kind of thing, because both of our exams are finished. So you will see bits of that in the rest of this vlog. My mum just made a really fair point in that she was like, well Molly, what if some of your viewers live local and want to know what hairdressers you go to? The hairdressers I go to is called Romeo and Juliet. It's in Saturday Market in Beverley, so I would say it's definitely worth travelling to if you live like in the local area, like in East Yorkshire, and you're looking for a new hairdressers that are really good. I think that they're really good. 10 out of 10 recommend to a friend.
Because I took long.
So guys, I've actually curled my hair and I'm so happy with it. Like, it looks really nice. I've got sunglasses in it, but if I take them out, it just looks like this. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm just gonna edit a video now because, as you guys know, I'm going away, so I really have time to do it. I will already be back by the time you're watching this, but if you haven't seen me on social media the last couple of days, it's because I'm just having like time off, like fully off. I haven't filmed a drive with me. I don't intend to. I haven't edited any videos to go up. I mean, I'm only away like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but I'm just gonna have a break before I start really intensely daily vlogging, which I love, but I just want a little bit of time to just not. And I think I might even set an out of office email, which I never do. Mainly because I won't have a phone signal. Like, where we're going, there is no phone service. When I'm out and about, I won't be able to get in touch with people. Like, the place we're staying has Wi-Fi. Obviously, that was an essential part, but I'm just gonna have a little break to just chill and to just rest. So now I'm gonna edit a video. I just ate that snack. It is 4 o'clock, but it was like kind of like my lunch, because Tom and I are gonna have tea when we get there, but we won't be getting there until probably about 8, because it's like an hour and 50-minute drive. So it's not miles away, but it's like quite a drive. Tom's driving, not me, because I am scared of driving outside of Beverley and Hull basically. So yeah, so I've done my hair, I've also done my makeup, and I'm about to pack a bag for going away. I've edited this vlog as well. I'm so sorry it is so long. It's probably going to be like 38 or 39 minutes. So I'm going to try to stop waffling and just show you the interesting bits. So packing a suitcase, yeah. suitcase is packed. This is my laptop. So we have just arrived in the Dales and I'm actually obsessed with this Airbnb. I feel like, not to blow my own trumpet, but I feel like I'm pretty good at finding Airbnbs, hotels, that kind of thing. Like, so far, touch wood, when I've booked something for myself, I've never had a bad experience in an Airbnb or anywhere like that. So I'm gonna do a really quick tour. It's quite small, but it's just exactly what we need. So we are staying very close to Richmond, which is like a town near the Dales. It's not actually in the Dales, just because the locations in the Dales were either like in somebody else's house, which obviously we didn't want, or like really expensive. This is what we have. It's basically a converted loft, like somebody's outside kind of like, I don't know, like kind of like a converted stable. So this is the living area, and then we have a TV. It's quite small, but I don't need a big one. I just want to watch Love Island. And then this is the kitchen, which is where we're about to cook some pizzas because it's 9:15 and we haven't eaten tea. And then we've got Tom over here. And then a table, and then we were quite concerned because there's a downstairs toilet like outside and we thought that was going to be it. This is the bedroom, which is so lovely. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, like it's everything we need. And then here is a shower, which is so nice, and then this is the toilet, so it's got literally everything we need. So like a toilet, a shower, it's all really modern. And I think that they only listed this building on Airbnb like a couple of weeks ago, because when we booked it, it had like no reviews, and I was kind of like, oh god, it doesn't have any reviews. And it's not like really central, but it's kind of just what we wanted. Like, it's somewhere away from everything. There's literally no phone service, and it's just nice to be somewhere calm. And there are horses when we look outside the window, and there's nothing but green stuff. And I'm usually not the kind of person that's into stuff like that, but I feel like we need it right now because it's been a really chaotic couple of weeks, and it's just nice to get away. So we may or may not have burnt the pizza. If you think this one looks bad, look at that. What we're gonna do is just gonna cut round it, aren't we? And then like cut it from as if it was just the middle bit.
Oh, I don't know where we went.
Well, the dirt balls are alright. Like, the thing is though, right? We waited forever for the oven to heat up. We've got Love Island on, and then we put them in and we were like, oh, well, it says 12 to 16 minutes. So we put a timer on for 14 and that's what they looked like. So I was like, this is why I'm gonna be useless when I go to university. I'm gonna live off packet food because I don't know how to even use an oven.
Continue to rely on the hard work and you to support with that.
Good morning, it's now Thursday and it is around lunchtime. I don't know where's best to stand because I'm backlit like wherever I stand in here. Today I'm actually wearing a jumper because it's like really windy. In the night all I could hear was the wind, it was so loud. I think it's because we're in like an attic, like we're actually up a floor, if you can see out there. So I thought I'd wear this jumper and I've never worn it before, so I'm just going to show you it. Basically this is what it looks like. It's from I Saw It First and I've never worn it. I forgot to show it in my haul when I did my I Saw It First haul, so yeah, it's just really simple. It's a stripy jumper. You know what they look like. I think it was about, I want to say like £12. If I can find it, I'll link it below. But Tom and I are now about to go out, aren't we? We are. We're gonna go to Aysgarth, and I'm really excited because Aysgarth is where I used to go loads when I was younger. I say younger, I've been recently too. Like since I vlogged on this YouTube channel, but not for the last couple of years. And it's basically a massive waterfall. I really recommend going if you're from around here, just because it's one of the most calming places. So the reason I've got like half-hearted makeup on is because I was a complete idiot and forgot to bring hay fever tablets with me. And I don't suffer really bad with hay fever, but I do get it noticeably, especially when I'm in the countryside, which is where we are, and my eyes will just water. So there was literally no point in doing eyeliner. To be honest, I've not got much hope for the mascara either, because sometimes if it's windy and there's a lot of pollen, my eyes are just like crying. Do you get hay fever?
Sometimes it varies.
Some people suffer with it really bad, don't they? Yeah. I've never had it really bad. I don't usually, but I do take a hay fever tablet.
Like if I was playing football, I get it for like the first couple of minutes, but then it like stops. I don't know. I don't know if that is hay fever or not.
Guys, look at this. We are like properly in the middle of the countryside. Where we live in East Yorkshire, it's quite rural, like it is quite country-esque, but it's nothing like the Dales. Like the Dales, it's constantly like up and down little hills. There's like sheep in every field, and this is like, to me, proper Yorkshire. Like I feel like even though I live in quite a rural area, like it's not built up at all, I still feel like that is more, I don't know, of like city Yorkshire. So now we're on the way to Aysgarth. I really wish I could show you where we're staying, but like I don't want to film the people's house because obviously it's like a bit intrusive, because they've got so much land. They've got horses, they've got like basically a whole equestrian centre, is that what you call it?
I'm not really sure.
Horses, equestrians, yeah. But yeah, basically it's lovely, it's proper set back, but it's nice to visit. I wouldn't want to live here because it's inconvenient for everywhere, but it is very nice to come and visit. So quaint, it's so British. Like, I feel like this is what Americans think that England is like everywhere.
Do you have like a big American following?
No, I've got like 93% British.
Yeah. How many American?
Actually, no, less than that, 80-something% British. Wow. Okay guys, we're now in labour and we had a bit of a disaster, didn't we, Tom? Basically what happened was we were driving and we got lost. Like, the map routed us to Aysgarth, but it wasn't like the waterfall, it was just like the river, so we were like really not near it. And then we were like, okay, well let's go to it anyway, so we rerouted the map, but it was taking us literally up, like, I don't even know what you'd call that, because it wasn't a hill, it was like a mountain. And Tom's car was really struggling, but he was doing really well, weren't you?
Yeah, it was alright. I'm not struggling.
Well, no, but it was just a horrible drive. It was awful. So we were like, you know what? Let's just go to Leyburn because it was like a bit nearer and there's a lot more to do here. So we're gonna go here and then we're gonna find a pub because it's the opening of the World Cup today, and of course Tom wants to watch it. So we're gonna find a pub, have a pub lunch, and watch the football. But that's not for a couple of hours. So we're now in a toy shop in Leyburn, and Tom is secretly 5 years old, so he is loving life. So yeah, just gonna have a look around all the little shops. So we've come for a pub lunch and we're also watching the football, which isn't even on yet. Okay, so I'm now back in the car. We're just leaving Leyburn. We've been here for about 4 hours, but we spent the last like 2 hours sat in the pub, which was the Bolton Arms, or Bolton, I don't really know. And we had the lunch as you saw. Then I was gonna vlog, but my memory card was full. Cleared my memory card, and we're now heading back to our little cottage place. It is, I think, about 5 o'clock. So we've had quite a full afternoon, but a lot of it was spent in the car because we actually did spend an hour in the car because we got lost. So, like, serious credit to Tom's driving, because if it had been me, thank you, if it had been me driving, I would have been so stressed out. So yeah, now we're just heading back. We've bought some snacks. Obviously we had quite a late like pub lunch, so we don't really want to have like tea and dinner or whatever, but we did know that we were going to be hungry, and when we're watching Love Island I will need a snack. So we're now back at the Airbnb and we are actually going to play Scrabble. We brought Scrabble with us. We also brought Othello with us, which is like haunting me from my A-levels, but it's actually a really good game. But right now we're going to play Scrabble, aren't we, Tom? Yeah. Tom's sleepy. To be fair, you've done so much driving. But yeah, we're both quite competitive, aren't we? You're not competitive.
I'm winning, I'm not.
Guys, look at my letters. How many words? No. How many words can you see out of them? Because there's literally like none.
We're really struggling here.
We are. We've got 4, 5.
Because we haven't used long words, so you've only got so many places you can actually go.
Yeah, it's really limiting.
We've really messed this up this now.
The owners of the Airbnb have a cat that's come up onto our balcony and proper taken a liking to us, and it's so weird because cats usually hate me, and Tom's a proper dog person. Hey.
He's been purring for like 10 minutes.
Look, hello. Oh, cats usually hate me. Oh my god, there's 2.
Oh no, they're fighting.
Oh,
he's jealous.
Cat fight.
It's because he wanted to be in on the action.
Where did the other cat come from?
They must be brothers.
Yeah, they're related, aren't they?
Or like whatever they are, sisters, I don't even know.
Where did this one come from? It scared him.
He saw the attention, he was like, I'm getting some of that, and then they...
I love their markings, they're beautiful, they look like tigers, yeah. I bet one of them's called Tiger. Tiger! Yeah, I think that one. Tom stopped looking at him for 1 second and now he's in the house. You can't be in here, your main house is over there. And that's Tom's Scrabble box, stop eating it. Oh, we're having a cat disaster, guys. Oh no, don't get on the sofa. No, you're molting really bad. Right, okay, yeah, outside. Please come outside, I really don't want you to molt all over the sofa. Oh, I'm really bad with animals. It's teasing, it's angry. Look, both of you just can't be inside. Tom has been so good, he's literally just sorted the whole house out while I took my makeup off. Not house, what is this?
You can take that one.
Thank you. We're gonna watch 13 Reasons Why now.
Nope.
We are listening to the Spice Girls. It is my job to tidy up this room. It is Tom's job to tidy up the kitchen because we need to leave in 10 minutes. To be honest, I'm pretty much ready to go. Obviously, I don't really need to make the bed because I'm gonna presume that they will like change it. So I'm just gonna leave it all tidy. I've packed my suitcase. My hoodie is here because I'm gonna wear that. And then the plan for today is, it is 11 PM currently. No, it isn't. It's not 11 PM. It's 11 AM. And we are actually going to the Forbidden Corner today, which I'm so excited for because there's no way I can describe it other than it's just really weird. So I'm going to show you it in the vlog, but essentially what it is, it's like a tourist attraction that is just pretty wacky. So I will explain it as I go around because I can't talk about it without showing you it. But basically, it's in the Dales. Recommend going. I'm sure some of you have been. Also guys, isn't this such a nice view of the bedroom window? Like last night, Tom and I went for a walk down here, and at the end of this walk there was the tiniest little pony. It was so cute, and I am the kind of person, in fact I'll see if any of you guys remember this. Do any of you remember when you were younger reading books by, I actually can't remember who they were by, but basically they were called My Secret Unicorn? Please tell me some of you know what I'm talking about. I was obsessed with these books as a child, and last night we went and we saw this pony, and it was white and it was just like running around a stable by itself, and I am convinced that that pony we saw was actually a unicorn. So yeah, that's been the highlight of the trip, to be honest. I think I saw a unicorn. So we're now at Forbidden Corner, and basically it's this place full of mazes and quests and like different things, and we've been in this maze for, I kid you not, probably about 20 minutes. We can't find the way to the middle, so we just have decided to leave because we've done it for 20 minutes and we just can't do it. I don't think there is a way out of that. Like, it's a place like full of like different like things. It's really hard to describe. It's like in a woods. Basically, to experience what I mean, you just need to come here because it's so difficult to like tell you about.
Oh, this is so annoying.
I don't understand how those girls have got there. We did it. We made it to the middle, all for the sake of a brass rubbing. What I was saying is, look at that view. Like, look at it. Whoa! I am here for the ice cream, but there appears to be nobody serving it. Tom's upset because he didn't manage to find all of the little rubbings that you're meant to find when you're a 5-year-old.
Oh, I've only got 6.
And we've managed to finish it. Well, not finish it because it's hard to tell like if you're done or if you've missed stuff. Although I've been here before and I did just find a bit that I've never been to before. So it's 1:30. I think we're gonna go to the cafe.
There's one there.
There's a brash rubbing.
Oh, there's 2 there.
Oh, Tom. Oh. Yeah, so we're gonna have some lunch now, and then we're gonna probably set off to go home after that. I think it's about 2.5 hours from here, but we're also gonna stop at the services to get a McDonald's. So I'm not gonna have a meal in the cafe, I'm just gonna have a snack because I am very hungry. Are you happy now, Tom? He's happy now. Doesn't take much, it's like having a 3-year-old. Okay guys, I can't even remember when I last vlogged, but I'm now home and I'm just about to eat tea. It's like, I think I got in at about 10 to 5. It's now 7:15. So I've just been doing a lot of like worky bits because I'd kind of not replied to my emails before I left, and then I had a lot when I was away, and like it wasn't that I was ignoring them, I just literally didn't have a phone signal. But yes, I am now home. I've come home to a delivery actually, and it's not from a brand. I ordered this myself, but this is not a very fit angle, but I'll just show you it like this anyway. Basically I got this Calvin Klein, just a really simple sports bra, just black. This just because when I go to the gym I only have 2 sports bras, but one of them is like a bit too small for me, so I thought this, because I don't really do much at the gym, I don't really need like an intensely like padded one or anything. So yeah, and I just really like the black one. So that is where I'm at now. I've been editing a little bit. I'm about to go and eat some dinner. Yeah, a bit irrelevant, but that's what's just been happening. There was just some people in the garden, and now I need to edit this vlog and unpack my suitcase, which is down here. I had such a nice time. It was so nice to go away with Tom and just spend some quality time together because we've seen each other over the last couple of weeks, but it's only been in like fleeting bursts because we've had exams. So like I'd pick him up from an exam and he'd come in for half an hour, or I'd see him on his lunch break for half an hour, but I hadn't properly like spent time with him in like 3 weeks because of exams. So it's just really nice to be so far away and to just be us two. It was just really nice. Put me in like a really good mood, if I'm honest. It's made me feel really refreshed, really like ready to come back and put so much effort into something I actually enjoy doing instead of forcing myself to do stuff I hate like exams.